How is it going every day? This is probably going to be my last video for a couple of weeks because I'm going on holiday, and I've no videoed any day in this, but I'm going to explain what's happened over the last week and a half since well, this is Saturday. We went racing on Sunday there, which I don't have a video with because I didn't know what was happening, but I've since found out the GoPro was covered in oil. That's how you can't see anything in the motor.
That's how it happened?
Aye. Because it works in, say, like the first couple of laps of qualifying, and then when it starts getting smoky.
No, one minute.
No, just the one. But anyway, what happened was, we were up at Knockhill, we were racing, motor was flying in qualifying. No, it wasn't flying in qualifying, it happened. No, we had a wee oil leak in qualifying, it wasn't flying, but it was going alright. We had Hoosie or slicks on, which are shit. It's the first I've drove with them, they're terrible. Considering we went up and there was canvas out of one of them, and we came back with canvas out of three of them. It's no great, so they don't last long, and they're definitely not got the grip. But anyway, we went up with them. I gave a good fight, to be fair, because the tyres were as bad, so I was hoping the video was going to be alright. But
now, hold on. Did you not put the fastest lap you've ever done ever?
Aye.
On them?
Aye.
Cool.
So, anyway, qualifying was a wee bit, I thought it was a wee bit disappointing because we only done like 5 laps, I think it was. The first 3 were just qualifying, so I always go in qualifying, you always do 3, we actually do 4, because your first lap doesn't count because you don't break the timing beam, so you need to do 4, so I done 4, 1 quick lap and got black flagged for excessive smoke, which was an oil leak. So we
I've got a nice wee video we can show and cut in.
Have you? You need to send me because I'm making this tonight before I go on holiday. So we kind of dicked it up a wee bit. We like cable tied rags to the sump and stuff because it was just housing out. We couldn't figure out where it was for. We tried to check everything we could, changed fittings and breather hoses and stuff, drain catch cans and that. Just couldn't get to the boat, mate. So we went out in the first race. First race was good. First race was awesome, I thought. I was up in, what was I up into 4th or something at one point? Up into 4th, past Will Robson, who, as we all know, is a bit of an idiot. Here's a god. Aye, Will was a focus god, and we got by him like it was broke down, so we were flying. I done my quickest lap I've done in it, which is actually very consistent when you look at my lap time. See, the first half of the race was constantly in 56s, didn't he? Apart from the actual lead lap away for the line, the first 7 laps or something were all 56s, and then towards the end of the race, oil leak was that bad I couldn't see inside the car. I've got
It's a bit smoky.
Yeah. Sorry, it was a bit smoky. But anyway, I couldn't actually see in the motor for the last couple of laps. It was a real struggle to see it. I actually done the last lap with the door open. We just like jamming it with my elbow, trying to let some of the smoke out. But still, we've done a 56.2, which was my quickest lap of the day, and that's actually the quickest lap I've done in the car so far. We've knocked out 1 tyres, so we definitely, with the Dunlops on, we would have been in the 55s, I would say. And my phone's gone. Anyway, I had a phone call there, I had to stop video. But, so that was how race 1 went. Race 1 was still good, still finished 6th or 7th or something like that, I can't remember. So we didn't lose that many places. And we went out in the second race and we kind of knew it was happening. Kind of tried to chance Marham just to get points for the championship, but we kind of knew we were getting black flagged. We got told in the first race it was that bad we were going to get black flagged. But they let it slide because it was just the last few laps by the time it had soaked through the rags that we had there. But it did lose 4 litres of oil or something in the space of 15 minutes, so it was bad. So I went to black flag in the second race, which just couldn't do anything about that. So since then we got home on the Sunday and we came in here on the Sunday night, dropped the engine out it.
Oil!
It was oil everywhere. We dropped the engine out on the Sunday night. On the Monday the thing was stripped down to see what was wet and parts ordered. What had actually happened was, once again, the diff had stretched the sump and tried to twist it and broke the sump, and because that had happened it pushed the gasket out, so we only really had half a sump gasket in, which wasn't great. That's obviously where the oil was coming from. So we've just fitted a brand new big wing sump rather than getting those welded up again, so hopefully that makes a difference. We've got a PGA Motorsport like composite type sump gasket rather than the standard one that we normally run. we've also put a new the clutch and flywheel on that was absolutely annihilated. It came out. I'll try and show you that in a wee minute.
Oh, you need to show them that.
So we've done a new
You need to
clutch, flywheel and cover plate. This is obviously because of the launches it's been getting, because for me to get this motor off the line, if you've watched in car videos, you know I can get this motor off the line. I can go from 11th to like 4th coming off the line before the first corner. And the way I do it is just into the limiter, handbrake on, left foot in the clutch, and then just sidestep it, don't even come off it, and away it goes. So I'll show you the clutch in a wee second. So we've had to do a clutch cover plate and flywheel as well, and we've also changed some of the breather system. And then what night was it? Thursday night. I was into 1 in the morning putting the engine back in it. Yesterday we got the gearbox and all that all sorted out, and clutches and that, because we had to go and get a clutch and that, nightmare. And the day finally got the gearbox and that in it this morning, and that's it just brought up, and this is Saturday, and I go on holiday tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock, and I come back the day before we're racing, so it had to be done basically. So I'll show you this clutch and that came out, because it's hilarious, and then that's about it. But you won't get any more videos for like 3 weeks now, because I'm on holiday, so I do apologise about that, but I'll show you this. And what was the other thing I had to show?
You can watch my videos instead.
You can try and watch Alice's videos, but it was good. Anyway, I'll show you this now. I actually forgot to show you the motor there altogether, so I feel bad for that. So this is the car. So obviously it's sitting in here just ready to go. We've just got to get a quick drive as soon as we get a wee break in the weather here, because the rain's quite bad at the minute, and obviously we're still on slicks. So that's the flywheel. Obviously, as you can see, it's pretty done. It's pretty done. There's quite a big lip on it. This was new, like 3 years ago did we put this in. It's actually done a solid. Cover plate once again is just annihilated. I don't know if you can actually see just how worn it is on this. And that's the clutch that came with it. So it's obviously an AP6 paddle, and that's also not great. So the only annoying thing was we've found a standard flywheel, and this is where the real issues came through, because obviously this is a lightened flywheel. But we eventually found one last night. This is all ones that we've been finding. That's another clutch and cover plate and that we found. So we were trying just to get all the bits together, and eventually last night we got it all sorted. So that's that. I don't think I've got any other videos to show you, unfortunately, about this. I didn't video anything. So this will probably be it. It's just basically an update to say I'm away for the next few weeks, but once I'm back, straight into racing, and I'll make sure to get in-car fit. Sorry about the oil and the GoPro in the last one. But thanks anyway for watching, hope you enjoyed the wee update.